Are you tired of clutter piling up in your home or yard and absolutely not sure how to schedule that big cleanup day in Fort Worth? Well, we are here to solve that problem once and for all. Managing large waste doesn't have to be a headache. If you've been staring at an old sofa, a massive pile of tree limbs, or maybe an ancient refrigerator and wondering how on earth to get the city to take it away, you are in exactly the right place. By the end of this explainer, we're going to figure out exactly how to master the Fort Worth bulk pickup system together so you can easily reclaim your space.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover Fort Worth bulk trash basics, how the system actually works, a step-by-step preparation guide, common mistakes to avoid, alternatives and pro tips, and finally, a conclusion and official disclaimer.
Section 1. Fort Worth Bulk Trash Basics.
I want to speak directly to you for a second here. We have all been there, right? You've finished a major garage clean-out or maybe a massive landscaping project, and suddenly you've got this mountain of junk that completely overwhelms your standard brown garbage cart. It's frustrating, it's a total eyesore, and honestly, trying to navigate municipal websites can sometimes feel like trying to read a foreign language. But we are here to solve this exact problem today.
So, what exactly is bulk trash, anyway? In Fort Worth, the definition is actually really straightforward. Bulk waste consists of items that are just way too large, heavy, or bulky to fit inside your standard brown garbage cart with the lid closed for normal weekly pickup. We're talking about things like old furniture, mattresses, broken household appliances like refrigerators or air conditioners, and fun fact, those actually don't even need the Freon removed before pickup. And, of course, large tree limbs. Basically, if it fits in the brown cart, it's regular trash. If it doesn't, it's bulk.
Section 2. How the system actually works.
All right, get ready because here is the massive aha moment of this explainer. People are constantly searching for how to schedule a bulk trash pickup in Fort Worth. But guess what? For the official city service, you don't actually call anyone to schedule it. When you set up your Fort Worth water utility account, your recurring sanitation service charge is automatically initialized. The city uses a zoned, automatic, monthly system. You don't call them to come out. They are already coming to your neighborhood one specific week every single month. Now, private haulers are the exact opposite. They do require scheduling and payment, which we will definitely touch on later. But for the city, your service is completely automatic.
So if you don't call to schedule, what do you actually do? Well, scheduling a pickup really just means identifying which week on the bulk pickup calendar applies to your specific neighborhood zone. Unlike your brown, blue, and green carts that get picked up every single week on a specific day, bulk collection only happens on your assigned week, just once a month. And remember, that week always kicks off on a Monday.
Section 3. Step-by-step preparation guide.
Here is your actionable 3-step guide to get this done right. Step 1. Find your assigned week. The absolute best way to do this is by downloading the official MyFW app or the Fort Worth Garbage and Recycling app right on your phone. You just plug in your address, and boom, it tells you exactly which week is yours. Step 2. Create one neatly stacked pile at your curb. And Step 3. Listen close, because this is non-negotiable. You absolutely must have all your debris out on the curb prior to 7 a.m. on the Monday of your collection week. Even if the trucks don't physically drive down your street until, say, Wednesday, the golden rule is 7 a.m. Monday.
Now, let's talk about spatial rules, because size definitely matters here. Your bulk pile is limited to 10 cubic yards. If you're wondering just how big that is, imagine a Volkswagen Bug parked on your curb. That is your limit. Roughly 6 feet wide, 8 feet long, and 6 feet tall. Furthermore, you have to maintain a 2-foot clearance space all the way around the pile. Keep it 2 feet away from your trash carts, 2 feet away from yard waste, and completely clear of fences, mailboxes, and low-hanging tree branches.
Okay, but let's say you did everything perfectly, but the trucks drove by and missed your house. Hey, it happens, but you are on a strict countdown timer here. You must report a missed pickup within 24 hours of your service window. You can do this super easily through the MyFW app or by calling the customer call center at 817-392-1234. Most importantly, leave the pile at the curb. Seriously, don't drag it back into your garage where the returning crew won't have anything to collect.
Section 4. Common mistakes to avoid.
So the crucial point here is understanding exactly what's allowed versus what is strictly prohibited. While furniture, appliances, and large limbs are totally fine, the city has an absolute strict ban on plastic bags in the bulk pile. No trash, no yard trimmings, no material of any kind inside a plastic bag is allowed in your bulk pile. Zero exceptions. They also will not take tires, auto parts, electronics like computers or TVs, or contract or remodeling debris like concrete and shingles.
Now, this begs a very serious question. What actually happens if you ignore these rules? What if you bag up a bunch of small, loose trash, hide some electronics in the pile, or just drag a massive pile to the curb 2 weeks before your assigned zone week?
Well, the stakes are actually pretty high. First off, the city uses heavy-duty grapple trucks with these massive hydraulic claws to collect this waste. Because this machinery applies such massive compressive force, items like electronics or hazardous chemicals can literally shatter or cause environmental contamination. So if crews see prohibited items, they will simply skip your pickup. Second, if you put your trash out on the wrong week or use those prohibited plastic bags, you are openly inviting fines from Fort Worth code enforcement. And trust me, they take neighborhood cleanliness very seriously.
Section 5. Alternatives and Pro Tips. So what happens if you have prohibited items? Your primary backup plan is the amazing drop-off station system. Fort Worth has 4 of these locations, like the Brennan or Southeast drop-off stations. This is exactly where you take those prohibited items. They accept up to 5 cubic yards of remodeling debris, up to 4 tires every 6 months, computers, and even hazardous household waste like paint. But pay close attention to this part. To get past the gate, you absolutely must present a recent Fort Worth water utility bill showing sanitation charges, plus a matching driver's license. If you live in an apartment, you can still bring recycling and hazardous waste, you just need to show your ID.
But what if you don't have a truck to get to a drop-off station and you just can't wait a month for your next zone week? Well, that's when you actually do schedule a pickup, but with a private hauler. Companies like City to City Junk Removal or XB Bulk Trash offer same-day or next-day service across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yes, they are fee-based and use volume-based pricing, but it's a full-service experience. They do all the heavy lifting, sweep up the area, and haul it away immediately. It's a real game-changer if you're in a rush.
We also really want to encourage you to rethink your waste. Before you put a perfectly usable piece of furniture out on the curb to be crushed by a grapple truck and dumped in the Southeast landfill, consider donating it to charity. Or, if you have a titled vehicle you don't want, charities will literally tow those away for free. Also, definitely look into the city's residential food scrap composting pilot program to reduce your household waste. Oh, and remember that those drop-off stations we talked about? They also offer free secure paper shredding for your sensitive documents.
Section 6. Conclusion and official disclaimer.
Let's distill everything we've covered today down to 5 simple rules to live by. Remember, you don't schedule your city bulk pickup. It is an automatic zone-based system. Your absolute best friend in this process is the MyFW or Garbage and Recycling app. Download it, type in your address, and know your week. Keep your pile the size of a VW Bug, leave 2 feet of space around it, and absolutely never ever use plastic bags or put electronics on the curb. And hey, if you get in a bind, use the drop-off stations or call a private hauler. It's really that easy.
Now, a quick professional disclaimer. Municipal rules, zones, and acceptable items are always subject to change over time. To ensure this stays a helpful resource for you, make sure to always verify the most current regulations directly with the official Fort Worth Solid Waste website, or simply use the FWF app to ensure your information is totally up to the minute. You are now officially a master of the Fort Worth bulk trash system. You know the rules, you know the timelines, and you know all the best alternatives. So now that you know the secrets of the automatic zone system and have a clear step-by-step guide, I have to ask, what corner of your Fort Worth home, garage, or yard are you going to reclaim first? Get out there, clear that clutter, and enjoy your newly reclaimed space.